conversation here. Good morning and welcome to Mom and Ed in the Morning for June the 1st, 2022. I am Mom, and he
is Ed. Good morning.
Good morning. So we're discussing the cost of driving one way versus flying one way from Chicago to Indianapolis. So just doing the cost, there it goes, the cost for travel and using the IRS version of it, which is on the cheap side. It is, the travel cost alone is $120 to get up to Chicago, and that's including gasoline and wear and tear on the car. It is not including the 4+ hours of my time.
Yeah, but when you enslave yourself, you are a Scroogey boss.
Well, it comes out to be,
Misery.
it's about $20 more to take the plane up there than it is to drive up there from Indianapolis. The big difference is the flight is 30 minutes.
Plus waiting.
Well, yeah, but so I got smart. Take the computer with and do some work because I have some files that I'm still working on for work, and I can do them in the airport. The airport in Indianapolis is lovely. They have Wi-Fi if you need it. They have power stations all over the place, so you can just plug in and work. And it's relatively small for being an international airport versus something like O'Hare, which is huge. So it's rarely crowded. Security is amazingly good, very thorough, but also very efficient, so they get you into the gates. The big drawback is there is no coffee until 6 a.m. and my flight leaves at 6:15. So first thing off the airport in O'Hare will be get coffee. And a friend's picking me up, and it's only 9 miles from O'Hare back to the house, so that doesn't count for very much. Of course, if I want to, I could take the bus for $3, but I'll buy this guy a pizza. So yeah, it's dollar-wise probably break even cost of airplane versus car. Time-wise, huge advantage. Stress-wise, huge advantage. The problem is I have to then figure out how to put all of my stuff from my storage unit into the car, which will fit easily in my car because I've got an SUV. And might be a tight drive coming back from Chicago with my desk, all of my paintings, my husband's stereo, the stereo cabinet, and the speakers. And I hope that's it. I hope that's all I have to haul back. I don't think there's anything else in there. And I'll probably still have to make one more trip up. But we shall see. But anyway, so yeah, that's how I'm spending that. But the whole point being, I need to get my car down here to Indianapolis, my husband's car to Indianapolis, because I was thinking it would be much better to sell the car up in Chicago. It turns out it's much better down here by several $1,000s. Because there's fewer cars available down here and more people want them, so the dealers are willing to buy cars for a couple thousand more than in Chicago. Good morning, Cadargo. Good morning, Ed. And I'm munching on my last piece of toast because I put the toaster away until Saturday next week when my toaster returns. I can live a week without toast. I'll eat raw toast instead.
Yeah. Willpower. We call this sheer willpower. By the sheer willpower, you overcome the raw toast. It's like, don't need to skin a rabbit, I'm hungry. Raw toast.
Well, I don't know if I'm quite that bad, but yeah. First thing in the morning. Oh, yeah, so I was out really late last night. We went out to see a movie, and then I came home and was kind of wired from seeing the movie, so I didn't go to bed till 10:30, leaving me for a whacking 5 hours and 20 minutes of sleep last night.
Uh-huh.
We went to see Shin Kamen Rider, which was a movie. That's about all I can say. It wasn't great. I was very disappointed. I love Kamen Rider, but this was filmed, edited, and even shot to be an homage to the original Kamen Rider 50 years ago. This was the 50th anniversary. And you can see the big differences in 50 years. The dialogue and everything has gotten more interesting, more lighthearted, more engaging. And the fight scenes were, well, there was one good fight scene and that was it. But, okay, so there's something called a flying jump sidekick, which in the game I think is called a lunge, you know, where you go flying through the air and your foot's stuck out.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then you do a butt landing.
Right, exactly. Well, in real life, the goal is not to have your leg stuck out during the transition. I mean, you do that for the pictures, but if you're going to hit somebody that way, all you're doing is hitting them with a battering ram, which is fine. But in reality, you want to have your leg flexed about 120 degrees, so at the moment of contact, you still have a lot of weight and power you can shift into it, so your knee's slightly bent, and then you push when you hit it. And so not only are you hitting them with the battering ram with all of your weight behind it, then you've got that additional push, and it makes a difference. And that was blatantly not done. And I'm like, aw, come on, you guys usually have really good stuff. So I was very bummed out by the lack of excellent beating up people.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I have heard that the new Fast and Furious movie, Fast 10, is just horrendous in terms of everything, except for Jason Statham, who still knows how to fight.
Yeah. Well, one must say, Jason Statham, I saw him first in Snitch.
Oh.
Snatch, Pigs and Diamonds, where he was Turkish, the third grade boxing trainer, and dealing with with the general trouble, and that was not a fighting role at all, and he is an actor, not just a stuntman that got speaking text lines.
Yeah, oh, that is old. That goes back to 2000.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just looking at IMDb because I remember him first from The Transporter in 2001, so in the next year. But looking back, I'd seen him in Ghost of Mars and didn't even realize it. And after Transporter, I started to see him in a lot of stuff. But I like him. He's a good enough fighter, good enough martial artist that I can enjoy him, and he seems to know what he's doing, which is always fun.
Well, when he drops his T-shirt, you see, yes, puts his off-screen time into training and stuff. Yes, you see that.
You gotta love that.
So not me. So definitely not me. Oh no, absolutely not. But he's yeah. Speaking of endeavors, by the way.
Yes.
I have from a team point of view, I have nothing.
Well, I have physical damage on the ground. I'll go look at the other account, but I have to say something. Id says, Snatch is a great movie. I've made many friends who are pig farmers from it. Okay. Okay, yes. I have no idea how to respond to that, Ed. Let me open up my other account here.
Yeah.
My dog is very unhappy with me. I'm washing laundry. And she's terrified of the laundry machine back at the house. This machine doesn't make the same sounds, but she's still kind of panicky. It's like, it's a laundry machine. It's going to be making those sounds. No, it's fine. It doesn't make those sounds. But it's a washing machine, Mom.
But Oh, okay, your doggy sucks on movie history, because as far as I know, the first threatening horror movie I have heard about was The Mangler and not The Laundry Mission.
Didn't they used to call laundry machines manglers? I'm serious. I think the crank thing they used to do to pull the washing through and squeeze out as much of the water was called a mangler. Let me see if I can find a picture of one. It's a machine for ironing laundry by passing it between rollers to mangle, called a mangler.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, Fifi, don't worry. I won't mangle you. Though she mangled me pretty good yesterday. She's been doing really good about dealing with other dogs and just kind of letting them be. Okay, somebody wrote something in Klingon on the KDF side. That's probably why Dante sent me what he sent me. So on this account, I have plasma damage in space. Whew, that's it. I've got some physical damage on the ground and plasma damage in space. For shareable things. You know what that means? It means we can have fun.
How about going for the Universal Endeavor, for example, Gornalicious and Captain Cuddles doing a Twin Tribulation?
Oh, I love that. That should be... Twin Tribulations is the space one, right?
Yes.
Oh, I can do that. I can't see Gornalicious doing Binary Circuit. That would be so bad. That would be a horror show. Absolutely. However, let me do one thing. Let me kill the Scorn first. Since he was right there, might as well. I wonder if I have any plasma weapons. I only have to do 50,000 plasma damage in space. Come on, get me out of the red alert. Fine. Fine. Yes, I know I've got the other account up. Is there anything here with plasma? I have one experimental plasma beam. Yes, we can do that. Gosh darn it. I'm down in the Gorn Canyon. I'm trying to get out of there. And it's always so filled with people that you wouldn't think that it'd be this bad. But it is. Okay, now I've got that. So we can do that. That. And sending Captain Cuddles an invitation here. Give me 1 second, everybody, so I can switch this account over.
Yeah. I had a fascinating kind of morning, actually. That is, woke up and felt a little bit grumpy and then, yeah. Sun came out, or clouds went away, and suddenly, you feel much better now.
So I spent 10 days moving furniture, working on the lawn, working outside, but never for more than maybe a few minutes at a time. So I'd go in, grab some boxes, haul them out, do some work outside, go back in. And it wasn't until I got back here and I was just taking a shower and went, holy moly, I am so sunburned.
Wow.
And my nose is burned, it's red, and now it's peeling. It looks really lovely. My shoulders are burned, my hands are burned, but it was one of those, just a little tiny bit every day. By the way, do you have a green alert?
Yeah, I have the...
Okay, just want to make sure. So the movie we saw yesterday was through something called Fathom Entertainment, and they do special event movies. Weeboo?
Weewoo.
So next week, next week, they're doing the original Indiana Jones movie in the theater. So if you want to go back and see that, it's going to run on a Saturday afternoon and a Wednesday night. It's perfect. And they do a lot of old movies. But starting, I think, July 1st, they're doing Studio Ghibli out of Japan.
Ah, awesome.
Yes.
Spirited Away, The Flying Castle, The Howling Castle.
Yes.
Oh,
Nausicaa in the Valley of the Winds, which is one of my
oh,
favorites.
Nausicaa. First, that was my first encounter with Asian productions, and that was so great.
My friend Totoro, Porco Rosso.
Okay, Totoro, no, Porco Rosso, no.
Shin Kamen Rider we went to last night. It's the rerun on the 5th. And if you're planning to go see it, I'm going to tell you, it's not very good. I enjoyed getting to go see it. But it's not that good. But I am going to go see all of those now that I can go out on the weekends and stuff. These are afternoon movies. What a perfect way to spend a hot Saturday afternoon. Go out, sit in an air-conditioned theater and there's only 30 seats in this theater, and they're all the big lounges that recline and put your feet up.
Oh, so kind of first-class theater.
Absolutely. What have we got first here? Swarm? Don't get charged.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can turn.
I picked the charge.
Okay. I'm going to sit here and wait for the next charge.
Mm-hmm. Delivered.
Got the next one.
Yeah. Just fly low.
Mm-hmm.
Where it can go to full impulse. Because you get out of combat after a while.
Deliver charge. Go.
Picked.
Okay, I think we'll only need 3 to get it, but we'll see. Picking up another charge. Go.
It's opened.
Oh, okay. No wonder. Are we blue or are we red?
We
Or
are blue.
I should guess from the bright blue lights in the hallway here, right?
And yes. And also progress matches.
Well, usually it tells you, oh, the other team's done such and such, but
well, depends on the other team.
what have we got here? Tractor pull.
Okay.
Going upper left. I think we're going to have to send a
Going
message.
up for right.
Is anybody down on the lower ones?
I talked to team.
Okay. All right. Yay, Xander.
Yeah. Yeah. I know real masters can do two knobs. But,
Really?
but I'm not that good pilot. Not a pilot that good.
I don't think people play this enough to know what you need to do with it. And we have one guy who's dead and has not revived, which means he's probably trying to AFK it, which means we can't win.
Ensign Leech never will be promoted.
Are we open?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just sent him a message telling him he has to be in this, otherwise we can't win it. I will be annoyed if he does that. Swarm?
Swarm. Yeah.
Alright, Swarm we can do. I got my plasma damage, that's something. Shame we can't kick him from the team, then we'd at least have a chance.
Yeah.
Ooh.
One thing is solo AFKing, but leeching other players is... Yeah.
I mean, I get it, sometimes life happens, but, you know, bow out of the mission, let us finish it.
The only thing is, it costs us time until the other team completes.
Yeah.
And less marks, but anyway, that is not that kind of play I want to see.
Yeah, we need to report him. Oh. I hate narking on people like that, but... And we'll get the same amount of points if we win or not, but...
It's, you do not get.
Oh, we don't? What? We get more points for winning?
You get points for winning. But it's, it's wasting our time actually, because we could go elsewhere and kick some other NPCs in the butt rather than, yeah.
Apparently I got an accolade called Times Guardian, which I don't know what that means. And we almost got it.
Yeah, from destroying Nakul ships.
Ah! There we go. I'd be really annoyed, though, if he's out there and just waiting for us to finish it, and then he joins back in. I know this one's not the most popular, but I really enjoyed Twin Tribulations and Binary Circuit. I usually do badly on Binary Circuit, but I still like it.
Okay. Okay.
The red team cleared the second challenge.
Oh yeah, we're going to be here.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Dave.
Yeah. GM ticket.
Engaged. Might as well send out some love to the rest of the team.
Yeah.
Well, since this is going to take a few minutes, since they're still working on the last one,
Yeah.
I'm going to go make some coffee. I'll be right back. Fifi had to walk with me to make sure that the evil washing machine didn't do anything bad to me. Trying to remember what other special events were coming up from this company. I think that was the two big ones. They also do religious movies that can't get national release because they're very low budget and usually very poor. But I found out they do meetings. So if you have a big company and you need to do meetings across the company or across the country at once, you can invite your entire team to the various theaters, and they will put it in up to 2,000 theaters worldwide, so you can do a massive meeting for everybody while they're all sitting in these big, comfy, lounging chairs and munching popcorn and stuff like that. Which I think makes for a fine way to spend a meeting day. I suspect we've got two other people typing rapidly too, going GM, grumble, 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 grumble. Or I hope they are. Yeah, Mr. Dave, you would like that. That would be amazingly fun, because you've got such a big company.
a-hole wasting our time.
Really? Well, the other team's there now. They just have to. There we go.
Well done, everyone. That was
Well, we got 73 marks, but that's it. Even though we did a fine job.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's see what I've got on the other account here. Let me do this. I think I had some ground damage to do. Switch over. Oh, not that one. That one. That button, Mom.
Let's have a look here.
So it is June 21st, and the game plan moving forward is pretty much Monday through Friday morning shows. Evening shows, trying to figure out a schedule. It's probably going to be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. But we'll see. Might throw in the occasional Saturday. Except for the 20th, 21st, and 22nd of June. We probably still have morning shows, but no evening shows, because my family is coming in from Sweden for a couple of days. Yes. And they're like, we can stay in your apartment. I sent them a picture, and they said, we can get a hotel. I still have, this room is filled with boxes. The hallways are filled with boxes. And this is the stuff that's moving out. This doesn't include the stuff that's moving in a week. June 21st, yes indeed. An oddly appropriate day, but yes, June 21st. So I have physical damage on the ground. We can do anything groundish, and I can go Federation or KDF to do something groundy.
Pick your favorite tune, and I will send appropriate mate.
Let's see, what would... Oh, yes, let's get rid of that one. Who doesn't get to play very often? Let me grab somebody who doesn't get to play very often. For ground damage. Oh, she gets to play a lot. Grabbing an older tune here. Let's see if we've got... Oh, yeah. I've got a Tommy gun on her, so we're good there. I have a Federation tune, so who shall I invite?
Beaming in Dr. Manhattan.
Ooh. And what ground mission would you like to do? Aside from minor instabilities, I'm not feeling that brave today.
I would be happy with any of these, be it, okay, I would really enjoy any.
Okay, what do we think people would actually join us for? Then we get in. Oh, how about a little Pavo? We haven't done Pavo for a while.
Power is fine with me. I can turn Terrans into particles, no troubles.
Okay. We are queued for a little Pavo dissension.
Team.
Ah,
We are not
what?
teamed.
Oh, picky. I will clear my queue then, and then I will team you. Boy, I am just not... There it is, yes. Little invite to team there. Swedish chocolates? Okay. I've never had Swedish chocolate, to be honest. If I'm really lucky, my cousin Anders' wife will make some of the Christmas buns that he used to smuggle into the States for me. They're amazing. They're cardamom and saffron. And they're delicious. Now do we have flashy green lights?
Yep.
Then again, Mr. Dave, I've got family in Switzerland, and my sister does occasionally bring me chocolates. Rarely, but occasionally. But more importantly, I have family in Belgium. Fine chocolates out of Belgium. Actually, the same Belgian chocolates that I get in Belgium, I can also get when I'm in the town where I used to work in Germany, which is on the border there. Yeah, what we really don't want from Sweden, though, is any herring. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I heard horror stories about Scandinavian fish specialty. Like, things like the ominous fiskekars.
I don't know that one. Probably good. I don't know that one. I know about the fermented, I think it's shark.
Surströmming.
Yeah,
Horror show.
Yeah, I mean, it says on the can, when you open it facing away from you, preferably wrapped in a towel, because you don't want any of the oil and packing fluids to spill on anything that you ever want to use again. And yet, they'll eat that stuff.
Well, that would be that kind of undetectable mail bomb.
Oh yeah, that would be evil. Better yet, you're in an apartment building, and you have to leave under unpleasant circumstances, and that's when you find out where the attic opening is. For me, I know exactly where it is, in the joined hallways here. And you, on your last day, you sneak up there, you open the can, make sure the attic is sealed away, and you won't really smell it that first day. It's in the next few days as it begins to permeate the building. And because there's oil involved, it leaks into the wood rafters, and you will never get rid of the smell. I'm just cruel that way.
Okay,
Might need to add something to our list here.
Kind of poor man's nuclear bomb.
Yeah, I've heard stories about people who had to leave their apartment buildings because the landlord did cruel things, so they would throw fish into the air vents. And of course, fish don't stink for the first few days. After that, they do.
Yeah.
I think I need to add something to this because it does look like we're not getting a lot of people jumping into this one. How about bug hunt's so easy? Into the hive? Feel like killing a few Borgies while we're at it?
Yeah.
I will add that to the mix. So now we have two. Up, there we go. Into the hive. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gosh darn you! I have to kill 60 Borg on ground and try to skip it. And what I'm doing now, killing 16 Borg on ground. How could that happen?
Oh, the horror! The horror! So, Mr. Dave, the family that's coming in from Sweden is my cousin, but they were very, very close to my husband. He used to go to Sweden to spend vacation time with them. Like for 2 or 3 weeks, they would go off and do things. So when Hubs died, they called up and they're like, okay, we're on the next flight over there. And I'm like, no, you guys don't have to. We're good. You sure? Yeah, we're sure. Okay, well, we're coming this summer. That's fine. Lovely people.
And if they want to see husband and last time, they have to carry their own shovels.
Well, he's here in the apartment. He's in the other room. That's one of my summer projects, is to go get an urn made by his favorite artist. And then I will have it. I have 2 containers of ashes. And there is a company back in the town I grew up in that takes about a pound of the ashes. It converts them down to carbon, i.e. that burns it again at super high heat, so it's just straight carbon. And they will make it into diamonds. I thought, well, there you go. I'll turn my husband into a diamond. I'm sure he'd like that. Oh, I don't need that. Okay. I do need that. There we go. Oh, if you're going that way, Dr. Manhattan, I'll go this way. There's somebody already there. Since I'm stuck here for a moment. Oops. Well, that just about did my physical damage for me. Thank you very much. That's convenient. Oops. No, 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 no. We'll stay right here. Thank you.
The Borg are reacting. They are awakening reinforcements.
No, you're not pulling me back into that. No, no, no. None of that, thank you. How are you doing on your 60, Ed?
28 already done.
Oh no, the horror.
Force field between a central we are detecting and collective core is down. Gather there for a mission update.
Yeah. A bunch of Borg thought it would be a good idea to peep in just around me, so
Do you need help?
yeah. I just gave them trouble.
Yeah, I didn't think Dr. Manhattan would need help with them. Pesky Borg. Okay.
Borg are reacting to the virus upload. Reinforcements inbound.
Okay. Well, these Borg aren't reacting to anything. No worries. Oh, that was fun. Do you have a suck box with you, Ed?
Not this time. I have things like the China Syndrome kit called The Floor is Lava. And ball lightning.
I saw
Plenty stuff.
I saw a drone go flying backwards through the air, and I thought that was you and your suck box.
A graphitic fixed point is doing that.
It did a fine job of it too.
Yeah, and it's okay. Endeavor done.
Chaos.
Yay!
Attack the queen. This is it. The Borg Queen's chamber.
Let me in, let me in.
Resistance is futile.
Assume somebody already got this. Looks like they did. Nope, guess not.
Do you think you have wounded me? Separated me from my children?
Oh, sorry. Cutscene. Forgot I could cut the cutscene. Ah! Green square of death.
Yeah. Now my lava floor hit the green stuff below. Thanks to Matt, I survived.
Yay!
In a state of disarray. Without their precious queen, the poor collective is falling
Yep.
apart.
Back to my ship.
As I saw, nice team.
Uh-huh. Did well.
Yeah.
Well, all the rest of my events here are meh. Vath on the ground, materials in space. Oh no, materials in space, whatever shall I do?
Yeah, the good old Japori gives 3.
Yeah, well, I do. I go in, do the 3 Japori, leave without shooting anything. Wait a moment, go in, do the 3 Japori, and then shoot everything.
Okay, that was the 6 collect 6 maneuver.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, works really well. Well, I've got about 10 minutes left here at 8 minutes, it appears. Do you have a 8-minute fun time we can have?
I would I think I can switch tunes.
Okay.
I would switch.
Federation or KDF?
You asked me questions.
I have the excuse of it's still early and I've had basically no sleep in 3 weeks. Though that's getting better. I was giving into it yesterday and just stretched out. Doggo's on the bed with me, and we all had an hour and a half nap, which was very nice.
I think let me. I think it will be KDF.
Okay, well, I'm on a KDF tune. What have you got in mind, though?
Anything, any big shooty thing.
Any big shooty thing. Who am I inviting?
Eknat. Klingon recruit.
Hold it. You said KDF. He's fed.
Eknat is not Federation.
Well, I clicked on it and it said Alliance doesn't match.
You are Federation, maybe.
No, I'm looking at Eknad. He's got a big Federation symbol right next to him. Oh, no, he doesn't. Duh. Why is that doing that? I'm Kethwa. Oh, no, I'm Kethnad. That's why. Wrong. You're right. I am on the wrong tune. My bad, Ed. My
Federation
bad.
captains.
I thought I was on...
Competence.
Hey,
Yes.
hey. Remember, Mom gone long time. Mom forget how to play game.
Yeah, I can tell you. That will be best Federation joke ever.
There we go. Gosh, brain not work. Brain just not working today. Clearly the coffee has not hit the bloodstream yet. Even though I've been drinking it for 2 hours.
I knew the trepanation was a bad idea.
There's nothing left in there. There we go. You said anything big and shooty?
And spacey.
Big shooty spacey. I've got a big shooty spacey in mind here. Let's get back to there. This should go pretty quick if we have at least a semi-decent team. That's interesting. Let's try that again. Why does that not like me? Flashy green lights now?
Yep.
Okay. It didn't like me. Hey, it's a Wolfie! Hi, Wolfie! I love the big huggy heart
All
there.
hail the wolf cat.
Well, I thought this one would pop a little bit faster, so let's add one to the queue. Oh, there we go.
Wee woo.
Wee woo.
Wee woo. Wee woo.
So I've been collecting all of the vinyl LPs that my husband had over the years and selling them at a local record store, which just netted me a fair amount of money. But in the process, I discovered he had some Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab original master recordings of things like the Beatles, the entire Beatles collection. So big, huge boxed set. I think it's 9 records or 14 records, something like that. And so I'm thinking that's got to be worth at least $100 on its own. So I looked on eBay. It's going for $2,000. You know, it's worth more than my wedding ring is.
Actually, there can be one. I'm pretty sure it's more worth than than some cars, maybe even than some 2 cars.
It's definitely up there. As to how we are, Wolfie, I think we're okay today. I'm back to work after almost 2 weeks off, which I'm not looking forward to. Taking 2 weeks off is like, there's a life outside of work. I like my work and I like the people I work with, but 2 weeks of vacation has been nice.
I admire your strength, your will. With us, you get to so much more.
Jeez. Holy.
What did we miss? There it is. I managed to wind up perfectly lined up down the central axis of one of the toothbrush holders a couple weeks ago, and did the mycelial network right down the center line. That was amazingly effective.
Efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
Good morning, Joshua.
Eternal!
This is not the end.
The end.
But it looks like it from here.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
Well, that was a fun way to end the morning show. A little death and destruction to Borg. I guess it wasn't a good day for the Borg.
Yeah. I wish I had a combat log reader running. That might be an interesting damage curve.
It would be. It would be. I gotta get that reloaded in here. Lots of little things to do eventually on the list of many things to do. But not today. Anyway, I'm gonna go walk El Puchos here and then head off to work for the day. So Ed, you wanna do the Ed thing?
Yes. This is the Thursday maneuver that is calling. Everybody brace for the patch and stay awesome.